What are you whining about? Come on. Come on. Morning, everybody. Jason, BJ, Hollis Farms, back on the 5101. Not gonna stay on it too long today. Come on, come on, Chubby. Chubby, I can't get over the steering wheel and the seat no more. Not gonna stay on the 5101 too long today, but I got one fire lane / road. This part I know I missed last year, but I probably want to keep it pretty tight during hunting season, so we'll probably do it again. But I want to go get it and get that out of the way, at least get something done today. And then me and PJ gonna hop on the Ranger, probably do a little looking around here just a little bit. Gonna be another scorcher, it looks like. Alright, this is another one of them roads that I use a lot through the summer on the Ranger. I'll probably have to cut it twice this year, and at the end we'll get over there towards the ditches on both sides, but right now I'm just going to cut it right down the middle. You get that old tall Johnson grass or whatever that is growing, that thing gets loaded with ants, and you ride through it on the four-wheeler of the Ranger, and them ants will tear you up. Seeds off there to get all down your drawers and stuff too, so gotta keep them cut back, the ones that I use. Just clean that back windshield off before I got in here, and it's already dirty. View is about as good as y'all's. It's dusty. Alright, here's the fire lane I was after. Be a while before we use it. Little mixed hardwood pines over here, about the only mixed hardwoods and stuff we got down here besides on the creek. And these short pines here. Be a while before we thin it, but this is a really good fire lane and we don't want to lose it. And you can tell with the little gum trees, little hardwood competition coming up that I didn't get this last year, but it ain't too bad yet. We're gonna get it now. Make it look a lot better. Right that way. I hit these fire lanes, I really slow down. I wanna make sure I get them good. I may do this one twice this year. I may have to travel this just a little bit more in the winter or spring. It's gotten pretty tall, but it's not as many gum trees and stuff as I thought it'd be yet, though. What? They like to jump up at them limbs. This right here stays pretty wet. You can tell the grass, a little old pond, slough, whatever you want to call it right there. So I can always get right down through here, but down in the bottom where it turns along the creek, it stays pretty wet. It's about as dry as it's probably gonna get right now. So I'm gonna see how far I can go. This right here got thin last year and burned. I can see where they when we was doing all the surgeries and all, they just skimmed the dozer right down through here when they burn it. Boy, it looks good out there too. Really good. So I'm hoping I can go down here and we can turn and go a pretty good piece and kind of make sure we keep some of that under control. There's still water standing back in here. I can't believe it. I'm gonna ease around this edge and see how far we can go. It's got a good bottom to it. I just don't want to make a mess. Dang creek out there gets out so bad. Sometime like last year, so many times it runs right down through here. The creek just ain't quite big enough to hold it. You can tell this is just old water looking, slough looking grass, I call it. I'm just proud in these little water holes. I hadn't seen any hog rooting. That's a big plus. still pretty bad. Water standing right there, and my front tires is on top of a beaver dam. So I'm gonna wait on this right here. Maybe it'll get dry enough. And the road comes from yonder way too, but there's a big old tree on it. I gotta get it out of there. It's been there a year or so. It's huge. Going to get a dozer or something, a skidder or something to get it. But, so I'm gonna turn around. We'll go back the other way. I'm not worried about this road just too much because it stays so wet during hunting season. It doesn't get used very little. And plus the creek's over there, that's our fire lane, so I don't have to worry about it that too much. But I always try to get it at least once a year when it gets dry enough to get all of it. I didn't realize the beavers had done moved in there. That creek's getting pretty close to dry too, but they got the dam ready for when it does start back raining. We may have to work on that. Alright, we are back on the fire lane we started on finally. I always ended up getting more than I plan on. I get on them roads, but need to be done. Slowed back down, got in low gear. Get this done right here. What do you think, PJ? Come on, better run around a minute. Alright, so me and PJ is off the tractor. Gonna do us a little looking. See anything interesting, we'll cut the camera on. Pretty day, here it is warm. Alright, this is one of the lanes we did this morning. Boy, it looks good, don't it? Cleaned up. Alright, y'all, let's get to today's Bible verse. Still on the word wisdom. Luke chapter 2, verse 52. And Jesus kept increasing in wisdom and stature and in favor with God and man. Men, I'm sorry, I said man. Alright, y'all, made it back. Got PJ taken care of. I let Bobo run around a little bit and didn't even get my camera out. He's a mess. But anyway, I'm finna go down here and check on Cody, see what he's got going on, and see what he wants to do. But I'm gonna call it a day on this. Got a pretty good bit of bush hogging done and got it looking pretty good. And me and PJ rode around a little bit. I'm gonna show you what me and Cody ran over last night. And late last night, and Cody said, "Get him, get him." Got the Armadillo with the Lexus. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.